today's video, we're gonna be shooting the Kel-Tec shotgun. Brand new, right out of the box. What's cool is it has these dual tubes, so you have two different tubes, so you can switch this side to side and you get more rounds. It's a pump action shotgun. I fell in love with it with John Wick.
Cool it.
I had to get it, but this is how it shoots. And these are 2 3/4 inch slugs. So, that's the KSG. It's pretty solid. Yeah. It's nice because your release here to pump it is like right where your index finger is. This little button right down here, that's what you push to rack a shell. Put one in the chamber, get your safety right there. You see it on this side, it'll say fire. That means you're ready to fire. That means you're on safe. Safe. This is a bullpup shotgun, which is why it is so short. It is a pump action. So, you load it in through here. There's 2 separate tubes, which gives it more ammo, which is nice. We have 2 separate tubes here. You have your pump right up here. And there's a little selector switch, this little guy right here, that you move it side to side and you can select which tube. So when that one runs out, you can move it over to the side and you can load up the next round of shells. One thing that's very cool with that is you can go non-lethal in one tube and lethal in one if you really wanted to. You can have rubber bullets in one, you can have slugs in the other, or buckshot, or bird shot, or whatever you want to put in there. And because it's a pump action, you can run mini shells, regular shells, whatever shells you want as long as they're 12 gauge. So those are some of the positives. The negatives are that because it is so compact and so light, you do feel the recoil a lot more. The heavier this is, the better control over recoil you'd have, because there'd be more mass to push up against when the bullet's leaving the barrel. But because it is so small and mostly polymer with metal internals, this thing is super light. So overall, I really like it though. As long as you're behind the gun, you're good. As long as you got it in your shoulder and you're really gripping it and you're behind it, you're good to go. It's not gonna be terrible. Let's put some more rounds through it. Also, another cool little thing for this guy, there's these little cutouts in each one of these tubes. So you can see your shells all the way through this thing. And it's a perfect angle that when I'm shooting, I can just look down and I can see right into those, and I can see if one of the tubes is empty and I need to flip to the other. So, nice little addition that you can notice. Alright, so earlier we talked about the length of the KSG shotgun, how it's a lot shorter. So I have a Benelli M4 clone here. You can see this is semi-auto, this is pump action. That's pretty much the only differences. But you can see the barrel length difference of the overall length. Barrel length is the same, overall length is much different, as you can tell. This is the one downside though that I was talking about earlier of I can't really see my chamber right here. So if you're trying to load this guy, I'm not seeing any of this because it's underneath me. Versus on this guy, it's just off to the side right here. So I can easily check that, I can see what's in my chamber, I can see what I need to do if it's malfunction, whatever is happening. So that's the bonuses of that guy and the negative of the Kel-Tec. But this tube can hold 7 shells. One of these tubes can hold 7. It has 2, it can hold 14 plus 1 in the chamber. So your capacity is way more on this, so you don't even have to worry about reloading. You also can run mini shells. So your normal shell is this long. Mini shells that long. You can load 21 of these things into the KSG. And the reason you can use these is because it is a pump action. So you don't have to worry about gas and all that stuff what you'd have with a semi-auto. So yeah, I'd say it's a lot of positives for a home defense shotgun if you decide to do that, especially with the mini shells. I mean, having 21 shells in a shotgun, you're not gonna have to reload. We just loaded up the KSG with the mini shells. I have 10 in each tube. I only bought one package of 20 because I didn't think that it would need more than that, but I have room to still fill like 2 or 3 more in each tube. So this thing's crazy. You can hold friggin' like, what is that? $26 shells almost. That's wild. Anyways, let's see how they run. There is no recoil. Those are wild. There's like no recoil of those things at all. And I mean, you saw it got friggin' 20 rounds out of this thing. So yeah. KSG with mini shells. That's the way to go. Alright, so there's a bunch of tumbleweeds coming down. Check it out. Anyways.